Nailing down the bottom plate to a concrete slab is the secret sauce to stopping your walls from shifting and keeping everything rock solid. So, first off, you gotta get your treated lumber ready because untreated wood will rot when it's touching concrete, and that's a no-go. Next, mark where your wall layout is on the slab so you know exactly where to place that bottom plate. Then, grab a hammer drill and drill holes through the bottom plate into the concrete slab. Make sure your holes are the right size for your anchor bolts. After that, slide in those anchor bolts or concrete screws, like Tapcon, and don't forget to hammer them in gently if needed. Tighten the nuts or screws until everything feels snug, but don't go crazy or you'll crack the slab or strip the bolts. Keep checking that the plate is perfectly aligned with your layout lines because crooked walls are a pain to fix later. If you're dealing with a really rough slab, use a shim or leveling compound to make sure the plate sits flat before you bolt it down. Finally, double check your work with a level to make sure everything's straight before you start framing up. One of the biggest mistakes people make when attaching a bottom plate to concrete is skipping the treated lumber and using regular wood, which leads to nasty rot and structural problems down the line. Always use pressure-treated wood for this step. Another common issue is drilling holes that are too shallow or too small for the anchor bolts, which causes weak fastening and can let your walls shift. Make sure you have the right drill bit, size, and depth for your anchors. Lastly, people often over-tighten the bolts or screws, which can crack the concrete slab or strip the anchors, so tighten just enough to hold everything firmly without forcing it too hard. Fix these by prepping properly with treated lumber, measuring twice before drilling, and tightening bolts slowly while checking fit. BigHomeProjects.com is clutch for homeowners needing trusted local contractors who know their stuff and show up on time. Contractors get a steady stream of work by connecting with people ready to start projects without all the hassle of hunting down clients themselves.